Hey Zoe, so today I wanted to talk about Hurricane Maria and its effect on Puerto Rico. If you haven't heard the story or haven't seen the lessened news coverage that is available, Hurricane Maria hit the entirety of Puerto Rico in a direct hit when it made landfall on September 20th. It was a Category 5 hurricane, and basically what it meant to be a Category 5 and be a direct hit across the island was that a 60-mile wide storm covered the entire island, and then it was moving slowly enough that it lingered there for over 30 hours. So high winds, lots of rainfall, more than an entire day. And the aftermath, as you can probably imagine, is actually horrific. The infrastructure has been completely leveled in many areas. Over 80% of Puerto Rico's entire agricultural industry has been literally washed away. And even today, over 2 weeks later, only 7% of the territory has power. Only 10% of the territory has cell phone service. So people are having a lot of trouble still getting in contact with people, letting their loved ones know that they're okay, finding their loved ones that they don't know if they're okay. And over half of Puerto Rico's 3.4 million residents still don't have drinkable water. Experts are estimating that the rebuilding effort is going to cost between $45 and $95 billion. And that effect is only exacerbated because Puerto Rico's economy has been struggling lately for a variety of other reasons. Plus, specifically in cases like this, where you're a territory of a country instead of a state within a country, or your devastation was because of the fourth storm instead of the first few storms, or just because the media is bored of covering hurricane victims, that is when these victims really need our help. So I wanted to put out a couple resources if you wanted to help the victims in Puerto Rico. Now, if you're like me, I don't have $95 billion, but I do have $1, or I have $5, and I have time that I can give, which actually I'm gonna put at the end of this video. Recently, a community-based effort went up in Atlanta where a bunch of people were collecting the most needed supplies that they were going to send down. And my roommate Nolan and I answered the Facebook call to come and sort through those donations and package them so that they could be shipped out the next day. So honestly, any and every little bit helps. And I mean, I saw it firsthand the other day when people and neighbors and communities come together to help their fellow man while their fellow man is struggling. We really can do great things. So those resources are going to be at the end of this video. They're also in the description below. And thank you everyone for any little thing that you can give to help the people in Puerto Rico. Yeah, I know they really appreciate it on a very long-term scale. So I guess without further ado, here's a look at that donation drive. What are we doing?
I don't know. You have it on a video. We're volunteering to help with, what's the place?
We're at Prep Atlanta.
Prep Atlanta, there you go.
But it's called Puerto Ricovery. Get it?
Very clever.
It's very clever. Hey Zoe, so we are out here at Prep Atlanta helping the Puerto Ricovery effort in association with, put on by Cuchi Fritos at Eatery Atlanta. Where are you going with all that detergent?
to the place over there.
Do it. It started this morning as there's a pile of things, put them all in boxes, it is completely dissolved into pulling apart boxes. New donations are coming all the time. There's so many people out here. A lot of the people out here have a family still in Puerto Rico, friends in Puerto Rico, people they haven't made contact with. A girl I was working with, like a younger girl, said that her aunt was there and that she knew that her top floor had collapsed in her house, but they hadn't heard any more. And so there are a lot of people out here working really hard to get all these donations sorted and packed in an efficient way so that they can send the recovery effort out.
Puerto Rico hasn't been getting enough attention in the media, and they're in a lot of stress right now, so make sure you do everything you can to help.
But they're blasting music, people are showing up all the time, we're meeting all kinds of people and we're having a great time. So look them up, the Puerto Ricovery effort. I'll put some links down below. Woo! And if you're not in the area, here are some other ways that you can help.